Suddenly, I woke up. Looking down at the blanket, the wine-thick, sticky blood dripped from the ceiling in a continuous stream, non-stop. I could hear the drops of blood dripping from the bed's blanket into the wooden cracked floor. The house was cold, and I wasn't thinking about getting out of the comfortable, cozy, but disgusting blood-filled blanket. Suddenly, a vintage, joyful combination of sounds translated into a song filled the void corridors of the house with echoes. It was calm, quiet, relaxing, as if my mom was singing a lullaby when I was about 4. I still could remember it as if it was yesterday. After some time, unexpectedly, the music started to fail. Harsh, unmelodious sound was taking over the dead silence of the dark, black house. The absence of sound became bigger and bigger until it was unhearable. The drops of blood quickly came back in a slightly faster pace. I had forgotten about the blood, but it seemed like the serum was getting thicker and thicker. Quickly, I reached out for the gun under the bed. "Hey there, Jake," a high-pitched, squeaky voice said from outside the bedroom door. "Who is it?" I asked, now with the magnum in my hands. I have a gun, and I'm not afraid of using it," I said, stuttering. "It's okay, Jake. You won't have to use it," the voice said, now coming from the closet on the opposite side of the room. In an act of despair, I shot 2 bullets into the closet door. "Ha ha ha, close," the voice said from the door. "What do you want?" I asked. "Nothing, just your life," it said, now thickening its voice. I tried to remember what psychologists said about taking long and deep breaths. I needed to control myself in order to stay at home and not go back to the hospice. With 3 deep breaths, I went back to sleep. The next day, the blood was washed off the blanket sheet. Going back to my house, I went to the ceiling to check where the blood was coming from. The smell of mold left from the old owners of the house was taking over the ceiling. Nothing that I had witnessed last night appeared to have actually happened. The same calm music that played the night before was playing once again, but this time it wasn't so joyful. It appeared to be more depressive. I listened carefully as I tried to discover where did it come from. It was everywhere. The closet, the bedroom door, the window, the walls, everywhere. It was getting slightly louder every second, and after a few minutes the music was deafening. As I stood up to discover where it came from, bang! I was in my bed. My head hurt. I was very scared, ready to run away, but something was telling me to end this already. I had my magnum with me. I was wide awake. Nothing could make me sleep. Suddenly, a small voice started, "End this already," and he repeated. It started spreading all over the room. "Please don't make me do it," I said, with tears in my eyes. I got the magnum, aimed for my head, and it was time to meet with God.